Channel. Today we're going over 5 common violations on a credit report in regards to charge-offs. So if you are disputing charge-offs and you need help, make sure you stick around to the end of this video so you can receive all of the gems and be well equipped with what you're looking for on a credit report to dispute charge-offs effectively. So the first one I want to go over is failure to report accurate account information. So the violation would be under 15 USC 1681 S2A. Creditors must provide accurate information to credit reporting agencies. So an example would be, and this is how I break down information for my students all of the time, but this is how you guys are going to learn the best. I want to provide what the actual violation is, the violation under the specific code that it's under, and then an example of it. So if a creditor reports a charge-off amount that is higher than what the consumer actually owes or fails to include accurate payment history, this can violate the requirement for accuracy, right? So it has to be 100% accurate. Now, you're like, "Well, okay, how would I know? Maybe you don't know. Maybe the account is charged off. You don't remember specifically how much the account was. This is why it's important that you not only do an investigation with you have the credit reporting agencies do an investigation so that at some point they're held liable, and you also want to dispute with the actual furnisher as well. So Capital One, whoever you have the account with. Okay, you want to make sure that everything is correct. Inaccurate dates of charge off. So violation: the accurate charge off date must be reported per 15 USC 1681C. So example, if a creditor incorrectly reports the charge off date as more recent than it should be, it could extend the time that the charge off remains on your credit report, unjustly affecting your credit score. So a lot of the times creditors will do this in order to pretty much re-age the debt, a really huge tactic that third-party debt collectors use as well. Creditors will also do the same thing. They will, maybe try to report a date as earlier or more recent than it actually is, so that it extends that statute of limitations on how long it's reporting and how long they have to go after you. Not updating the account after settlement or payment. So if you settled the account or you actually paid this account and it was never a collection, violation 15 USC 1681 S-2B. Creditors must update account information to reflect the accurate status, including after a settlement. So example, if a charge-off debt is settled but still reported as charged off, this misrepresentation can violate consumer reporting laws, which is this one, 15 USC 1681 S-2B. So yeah, it should be updated as settled. Re-reporting old charge-offs. So 15 USC 1681 CA, charge-offs cannot be reported beyond the 7-year limit for negative information. And an example of this would be if a creditor re-reports a charge-off that is beyond the reporting period as a new charge, this would violate, obviously, the FCRA requirements for the statute of limitations, okay? Failure to disclose charge-offs appropriately. So under 15 USC 1681 GA, consumers have the right to be informed regarding negative credit information, including charge-offs. So an example of this would be if a creditor fails to notify a consumer in writing about the charge-off status or does not provide information about the potential impact on their credit, this could violate the requirements for consumer disclosure. So when we are going over the FCRA, right? And if you want a full breakdown of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and not just things that only are specific to charge-offs, but other negative information on your credit report as well, I will leave the link, some links in the description below that will help you. But this is why when you're going over the Fair Credit Reporting Act and you're breaking it down, you want to focus on you want to focus on how it would apply. So this is why I break it down the way that I do, so you can kind of see how it looks in real life scenarios, real life situations. Like, okay, this is a violation, but I'm trying to think, when has this ever happened to me? Okay, has a creditor failed to notify you in writing about a charge off status? Like, they need to, you know, they need to let you know about the charge off to begin with, just like a debt collector needs to let you know about a debt that they obtained and your rights regarding the debt. A creditor has to do the same thing under this code right here. So if you found this video helpful in any way, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to learn more, and make sure you also like this video. And you can also, if you have any questions, leave comments down in the comment section below. I do respond to you guys, and I will see you in the next video.